Welcome to a fresh episode of Sailor Today TV. I'm Pooja, bringing you your unmissable dose of vitamin C. We are midway through the year, and as we complete the first half of 2016, it's time to celebrate some remarkable and truly significant days in the month of June. These are days that hold a whole lot of meaning in today's times, when we see the world face havoc due to large-scale destruction in the form of floods and wildfires. We start with the World Environment Day, an annual event held every year on the 5th of June since 1973, with the intention to raise global awareness about the importance of a healthy and green environment and to work towards finding solutions for environmental issues by implementing some positive environmental actions. The World Environment Day annual celebration campaign was started to address the looming environmental issues like wastage of food, deforestation, increasing global warming, carbon neutrality, focusing on forest management, reducing greenhouse effects, promoting biofuels production by planting on degraded lands, use of hydropower to enhance electricity production, encouraging the use of solar water heaters, energy production through solar sources, developing new drainage systems, promoting coral reefs, and mangroves restoration to prevent flooding and erosion. Marking World Environment Day, which this year was focused on the illegal trade of wildlife, the United Nations Environment Programme called on everyone to go wild for life and take action to help safeguard species under threat for future generations. A variety of activities were planned to celebrate this great event to encourage more people towards the celebration. A very old Seafarer family of Captain Anshu Rajvanshi and Nupur Rajvanshi took the initiative to spread awareness on this day by distributing complimentary trash disposal units very aptly called carbons to shoppers at D-Mart Pavai. And that's not all. Doing their bit by encouraging others to contribute in making Mumbai greener, the inspiring couple also distributed saplings encouraging all Mumbaikers to spread some green joy on this Environment Day. Following the footsteps of World Environment Day was World Oceans Day on June 8th. The ocean is the heart of our planet, and we can say so even literally for you seafarers, as you spend so much of your lives on the oceans. Like your heart pumping blood to every part of your body, the ocean connects people across the earth, no matter where you live. The ocean regulates the climate, feeds millions of people every year, produces most of the oxygen we breathe, is home to an incredible array of wildlife, provides us with important medicines, and so much more. In order to ensure the health and safety of our communities and future generations, it's imperative that we take the responsibility to care for the ocean as it cares for us. This year's theme for World Oceans Day, marked on the 8th of June, was Healthy Oceans, Healthy Planet, to raise awareness around the devastating impact of plastic pollution on our wildlife, planet, and health. Around 8 million tons of plastic washes into our seas every year, polluting our waterways and threatening our marine ecosystem. The scale of contamination is immense, stretching across all our planet's oceans from the equator to the polar regions. Plastics, from bags to bottles, also litter our beaches, affecting the health and well-being of animals, plants, and humans. Many species suffer from it, corals especially, from ingesting microplastics. And these creatures are in trouble anyway from bleaching, particularly around Australia's Great Barrier Reef. So what can we do to help? Let's take a look at what the experts suggest.
We're talking a matter of inches. Those inches make a big difference perhaps when you've got a storm surge coming in ahead of a hurricane or some major event. And we suspect that much of what's going on is related to overall climate change. We're starting to see lots and lots of glacial melt coming off of large ice caps. That's adding to the ocean. As the ocean water becomes more acidic, that has a real impact on animals that form shells, any animal that uses calcium in its system. Those animals are having a much more difficult time. And when you think about all the animals you like to eat in the ocean, a lot of our favorite seafood are things that live in shells, and their life is going to become much more difficult with increasing ocean acidification.
Wrapping up the month of June, the world celebrates the Day of the Seafarer on the 25th. This year, IMO's Day of the Seafarer campaign wants to celebrate seafarers and let the world know how and why seafarers are indispensable to everyone. The campaign theme this year is At Sea for All. The theme has a clear link with the 2016 World Maritime Day theme, Shipping, indispensable to the world, emphasizing that seafarers serve at sea not just for the shipping industry or for their own career purposes, but for all of us, and consequently they are also indispensable to the world. IMO Secretary General Kintaky Lim said, this year on June 25th, the day of the Seafarer, we are once again asking people everywhere to show their appreciation for the seafarers that quietly, mostly unnoticed, keep the wheels of the world in motion.
Earth, the blue planet. Few ever wonder what this planet, which buzzes with relentless activity 24/7, would be like without the dedicated services of shipping. Petrol pumps, empty. Hotels, empty. Roads, empty. Mills, empty. Chemical factories, empty. It would be like returning to the dark ages. Well, it's thanks to you, the seafarers of the high seas, who transport everything from raw material to vital fuels to provide the world with the comfort zone. Yes, you are the unsung heroes who play a magically invisible role in their everyday lives without even them realizing. The sugar in the morning cup of tea is mostly transported by you. The car they drive to cover kilometers is probably shipped over nautical miles by you. Machinery they use in their factories could be moved by you. The steel in their structures is brought to their shores by you. Yes, it's hard to find any soul untouched by the phenomenon of shipping, and that phenomenon is you. If we want to make this recognition greater than we can think, careers brighter than we can imagine, success bigger than we can dream, let's come together, stand up to the challenges by bonding into an unbreakable bollard of unity and grow from strength to strength. And to keep growing, one needs to identify what has been good and what can be better. Sailor today salutes the spirit of the sea.
Do write into us and tell us how you, your friends and colleagues celebrated the Day of the Seafarer this year. And don't forget to send us the pictures and videos. Email us at sailortoday91@gmail.com. Till we meet again in another fresh episode of Sailor Today TV, sail safe.